I found something strange on the plane. Every seat had a radio. It played a disaster forecast. It said the crew was doing the safety demo. Then rain would start outside. An hour later the plane would lose contact. At first I thought it was a joke. Then I looked out the window. Rain was really falling. That meant the next part was real too. The plane jolted hard. The story on the radio kept going. There was no way back now. It said birds would hit the plane. I froze. Birds at this altitude made no sense. I ran to the restroom to calm down, told myself it was just coincidence. When I came back, everything looked normal. I sat down uneasy, pressed the call button. A flight attendant came right away. I asked about a bird strike. She denied it flatly. I almost believed I was hallucinating. Then a man's voice came from behind.
Bird.
He said his name was Dick. He said he used to be a pilot. He warned me not to ask the crew. Real strikes never get announced. I listened to his voice. At least someone understood me. He said the flight would vanish at 11:15. Before it disappeared, the captain would say, "Good night." That line chilled me. Then the PA turned on. The crew said we were entering a storm. Everything matched the prediction. I started to believe it was real. The radio said there was a jammer on board. Maybe that was what caused the problem. I grabbed a pen, started writing every detail. The captain pulled me aside.
Correct me if I'm wrong, but in about 14 minutes, you will say the words, "Good night, New York." Don't do it. Do not say it.
Why? Because those are the last words anyone will ever hear from this plane.
All eyes landed on me. I looked like a lunatic. Security agents rushed up. They pinned me to my seat. They said no radio could predict the future. But Dick believed me. Then I realized Dick was a pilot. If the captain wouldn't listen, he could take over. We made a plan. We decided to save the flight. Hope came back to me. Dick walked to the cockpit. The cabin fell into chaos. He lowered the oxygen to calm everyone. Soon everyone was asleep. I put on a respirator. I walked toward the cockpit. Then I heard it.
Good night, New York.
My mind went blank. The plane rushed into the storm. It was already too late. When I opened my eyes again, I floated on the cold ocean. Silence everywhere. The radio whispered its last story. The plane crashed on a remote island. Months later it was found. Everyone survived. Only me, the reporter, was never found.